because when models do decide to walk away, it's business for me. Yeah. But it's like, okay, you may have walked away from the business, but girl, what you doing after this? We still family, you know? Like, yeah.
It's your girl, Brucie Ana with the Curators Chat. Today I'm going to be talking to Miss Nay, the owner of Lavish Vixens, about her event coming up April 18th, the Black Print at First Financial here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm going to also be talking about her agency, Lavish Vixens, and we're also going to probably talk to my baby here. So stay tuned. Yeah, no, I just said forget that. That's okay. It's fine. Mommy looks okay. I look like a mommy. And now we're rolling, so I'll go ahead and do the intro. This is the Curators Chat, and you're chatting with your girl, Brucie Ana. Today I have one of my most favorite, should I call you a model coach, or would you say you're more of a model manager? Miss Nay, business owner. She is the owner of Lavish Vixens. They are a modeling agency that has been in Cincinnati for, I will say, almost about 10 years. Is that correct? 16. Shit. Damn. My bad. It's been 16 years since Lavish Vixens have been going on. I found out about Ms. Nay when I first started modeling about... when did I start modeling? About 7 or 8 years ago when I came onto the scene. It was before I was even 21, y'all. Your girl was out here. I was in some music videos and whatnot as well. Girl, yes, a little baby. I remember my first face-to-face meeting Miss Nay at Terrence Shanghai, the photographer. He did a little model call.
I forgot about
Yeah, and
in the church?
Yes, in the church.
I forgot about that. Oh my God, that was so long ago.
So long ago, and that's when I met my mother agency, Miss Leslie, with L Models in Indianapolis, and I did sign with her and whatnot when I met her. But and I forgot to introduce y'all to my baby. She was in my belly the whole time we were filming, y'all. So this is Miss Anna Lee. She likes to stare a hole into people's soul. Yeah. She came out staring at people about 2 months ago. So she's 2 months, and she's spoiled, like everybody likes to say. So she's going to be in the video. Hopefully she be quiet the whole time. But Miss Nay has been inspiring a lot of women in the city for years to, in my opinion, just be their true selves, their most beautiful selves, and go forward to owning your own agency. Because I remember hearing you speak about your agency at the model call and where you see your models going. And girl, you have went far.
Thank you.
Have done some amazing things. I know most, I would say, fashion shows or anybody doing anything that has to do with fashion, there is at least one Lavish Vixen model in there. Her girls are everywhere. And would you say, because I feel like once you're a Lavish Vixen model, you're always a part of the family. What would you say?
Of course. And that's one of the things that I really stand on, is because I don't just sign anybody. Mm-hmm. We have to vibe. I have to, because I work closely with my models. Mm-hmm. So it's not just a regular agency. They actually confide in me, and we have some deep talk. So we have to be able to mesh.
Yeah, you all seem like you're a family. It seems like it's a family over there. I will say when I was signing my agency, it would be very... You wouldn't know all the models that are part of the agency, of course, because there's people who are signed from all over the tri-state area to that agency, and then we will meet up, say for even auditions or just a show, any kind of gig that we might have. It would be a little bit awkward with some girls, especially if you're not a people person. You don't know how to put yourself out there. Hey, this is who I am and whatnot, and you're an L model too. I started, making it more of a we're all sisters. We're all sisters and brothers. So anybody who was signed to my agency and I was meeting them for the first time, I just try to always make them feel like we're family, because we are a family. But it's when you don't have that already going on in the agency from the agent themselves.
It's intimidating.
Yes, it can be a little intimidating. Yeah. So where would you say you got your inspiration to start Lavish Vixens 16 years ago?
So this is a funny story. It's funny to me, but so
a wipe.
I'm sorry.
No, I need. You're fine. I need a wipe.
So, 16 years ago, I thought I was gonna be a hairstylist. So yeah.
Okay, it's okay. Listen. I thought I was gonna be a flight attendant.
You couldn't tell me nothing. I was gonna do Beyonce hair. You couldn't tell me nothing. But I quickly learned that wasn't the passion I thought I had. And so I had a cousin who was asked to be in a fashion show, and I was doing her hair at the time. So I went with her, to make sure she get ready for the show or whatever. And it was a mess. The show was a mess.
Usually they are.
Oh my God. It was the first time I ever been to a fashion show, so I didn't know what to expect. But it was a mess. Like, the models didn't know who they was walking for. They was all over the place. They couldn't find their clothes. It was men back there while these women trying to get changed. I mean, it was a mess. So my cousin was nervous. Like, she wanted to drop out because she didn't know what she was doing. Yeah. But I didn't want her to, because I thought I was going to be a hairstylist, and this was my moment, everybody to see her hair. So I ran around and just try to find her designer and get her ready so she can be comfortable on the runway. And so when I did that for her, another girl was like, well, can you help me? Then another girl, and then another girl. And by the end of that, I still didn't see the vision at that time, but I just have fun. Yeah, I just have fun, and I want her to do another one, and then another one, and then that's how it kind of just led from hair to models.
Did you start to help her find shows as well, or?
I started to get in it, and then she got out of it. So I had to switch it around a little bit and start using anybody that I can, using sisters, cousins, friends, anybody that I could find. And
that's most photographers. They start out with their friends and their cousins. And that's what I did. Just branch out.
Listen.
Word of mouth.
And that's how it kind of just, I went from having my sister and 2 cousins to managing 3 models that wasn't family. So then it kind of,
Did you ever do any hair shows since you did hair?
I've done everything. you name it, I've done it.
Because that's how I got into modeling. My hairdresser, Michael Short, he no longer lives in Cincinnati, but he's in, I think he's in Charlotte right now. And he got me into hair shows. And I remember I had this big old disc buns. I miss hair shows.
I do too. They're so fun and creative.
So creative. Yeah. So creative. He had these big old disc buns. The buns are 3 times the size of my head. Yeah. Blue, purple, crazy. He was on stage cutting the hair.
And if you notice, anything that I do, it has hair involved. The creativity of hair, because that mesh and that goes with Black women. So anything that I do, in my show that I have, my showcase that I have coming up, I have a whole section that is just about hair. Okay. And any shoots and everything that I do, I try to incorporate that in it, because that's us.
I will say a lot of your shoots definitely have showcase some creativity with the hair. Yeah. Creativity with the outfits. Nothing's ever boring. Yeah. Nothing's ever boring when it comes to Lavish Vixens. Yeah. Nothing's ever repeated. Yeah. Nothing's ever stolen. It's all original. This girl's creativity goes miles. I will definitely say that as well. You think so too?
Yeah, she agreeing.
And would you say it has been more difficult working with the models when you've been into this industry, or more difficult working with the people you work for, like the designers or the photographers? Who would you say you've had much more problems with?
I wouldn't say problems. What I would say is, I wouldn't say problems. I would say what I think is lacking on both sides, models and the creatives and professionals, is communication. That's the biggest. Communication and accountability. Yes. Those are the 2 biggest things that I wish a lot of professionals had. Yeah. And that's 2 things I try my best to stand on when it comes to my business. And I would say that I wouldn't say it's really problems. Those are just the 2 biggest things dealing with anybody that's professional. I feel. It could be a restaurant. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah. I think those are the 2 biggest things.
Okay. I will say, from my experience when I was in the industry modeling, it was definitely some miscommunication issues, and then some people getting a little bit butthurt. I remember one time I was at Indiana Fashion Week, and the designer I was walking for, her outfits were kind of themed on villains or whatnot, so everything was black, everything was edgy. Yeah. And the hairstylist was putting glitter in our hair. Oh. And the designer came upstairs to take a look at us, and she was she told the hairstylist, no, change this, absolutely not. So the hairstylist starts picking the glitter out of some of the girl's hair, and then she was so rough and just upset and angry. And I'm just in this industry, you got to be able to pivot.
You got to.
You have to be able to like take the punches and everything like that. Because like you said, it'll be a lot of times where you get to a fashion show and nobody knows where to go. Yeah. Nobody knows who's walking for who. You might end up saying, they tell you have to walk for 2 people. You get there, you got to walk for 4.
Yeah.
So
and you got to be able to change really quick, and you got to be ready, and you got to be into whatever aesthetic they need you to be in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's hard.
This is my podcast, not yours, ma'am. Hush it up. So how many models do you have a part of your agency right now?
So I have 2 different agencies.
Okay.
Well, not 2 different agencies. I have my main models. I have my signed models. I have 5 now that I have signed. And then I have a team of networking models.
Okay.
And those
What's the
models,
difference?
the signed models, they're spoiled. That's what I'm saying. The signed models are the one that's actually on a model contract, and they are the ones, they get everything first. So they get like the training, the opportunities, nothing. They don't have to do anything on their own. They get everything laid into their laps, from something as simple as like a digital, taking digitals or measurements, down to being, training and free workshops, and they get all of that and everything in between. Networking models, I don't really like to do casting calls.
Okay.
I hate doing casting calls.
Why?
Because it takes up too much time. Okay. And again, I go by vibes and energies and who I can work with. So my networking models are a team of models where if I can't get one of my signed models to do a job or something, they don't have availability, I go to my networking models. Now, if I can't get any out the networking models, then I will hop online and start casting. Okay. So that's the difference.
So have you had models switch from being signed to being networking?
Oh, yeah.
Or vice versa?
Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty of my agency. It's only me. So it's nobody that I have to go through. And I'm very understanding. All you got to do is communicate. Talk to me. I have models who started as signed models, and then they had babies, and things in life change, but they still want to model and still want to be in this field, but they can't put that 100% communication or 100% time or effort in it. So they feel like they're stuck in between, but not with me. You can easily go to the networking models and still have opportunities as available to you.
Sorry, my bad.
No, you good. She is so cute.
Thank you. She need to go to sleep with her crazy self.
No, to believe it or not, she actually calming me down. I don't know why. Because I'm scared of babies, but she just chilling, and she's staring her soul, like through my soul.
She does that.
But she's so cute, though. But she making it feel like a conversation, Yeah. So, yeah.
Dang, it wasn't me?
I don't know how it was the baby. But no, she was a good add-on. I'm glad you got her.
Thank you. Well, Miss Nay, how many models do you have a part of each one? Back to that question.
So I would... Hold on, let me count. I have... 5 for my signed models.
Okay.
Which I'm really picky about who I sign. So I like to keep between about 5 to 6 signed models. Okay. Now, my networking models, I have about 15 to 20. Okay. Networking models. And again, those are models that, I can, hey, I got this opportunity. Who's available? Type of thing.
And how much percentage do you take from your models? Or how much do you?
So it depends. Because I always tell my models this is not... It's not a money grab. I actually love what I do. Everything that I do, I love it. It's a 20%. And then if they make below a certain amount, I don't take anything.
That's beautiful. Yeah. Because I remember I made my first 100 with my agent. And she took her $20.
Did they take it? Yeah.
She took her $20.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have did that. Because think about all that they put in, to do. Sometimes that's just they breaking even, if anything. So
yeah. When it comes to hair, makeup, clothes, all of those things.
All those things. So I try my best to keep everything affordable because I know how much everything costs. So I do have opportunities where if they don't have it for this particular shoot, they still have a chance to do maybe this particular show or this particular project because it comes with hair and makeup already included. It just depends,
So what do you look for when you are going to sign a model other than vibes? Do you look for experience? Do you look for someone who has a following, who's known in the city, or?
If I'm looking for someone to sign to my agency, I go by strictly vibes. I don't care about. I'd rather you not have experience so I can train you.
Okay.
But if you have some, good. That's work for me. But if you don't, I'm going to give it to you for sure. But when I work with people, it depends on the project. If the project is, like for example, I just worked with this major black brand that I can't say yet until everything come out. But for that, I needed experienced models because we had like a set time to do everything, and I needed to run like that. So for that particular project, I looked for experienced models. Now, some of the things that I do, I need to have models that are not as experienced so they can get that training. So it really just depends, but I don't go off of looks. I go more off of what I can teach you.
I don't really feel like looks are even a thing in this industry anymore because, back then it was all about, thin. In my opinion, when I first started modeling, a lot of the girls in my agency I noticed were lighter of skin, curly hair, more of like a softer curl, how my curly hair is, not more of a like kinkier curl. No real. If you were dark, you were very, very dark.
It was nothing in between.
There was no in between. It was either light with curly hair. Like I really felt like I was just like kind of getting by in the agency. Like a lot of times I felt like I was being, a lot of times I felt like I was being picked over because of my look. And you know how the main industry kind of is, where they want those lighter skin models. They want those dark skinned models. Like
and nothing in between.
Do you kind of give your girls some like body encouragement as well?
Oh yeah. Say? So here's the thing, and I always tell my models this: anything you do in life, you have to have confidence. I don't care if you're just showing up to your 9 to 5. Like anything that you do, you have to have it. So that's one thing that I teach when I cast any model. That's just one thing that I stand on in general. So you gotta have confidence, and I really feel like being a model, you gotta be able to take all type of like, because you really putting yourself out there. I remember one time
my agent literally looked at me and said, "If your hips get any wider, you're gonna be a plus size model." She sure did.
Yeah, and
so the size I am right now, ridiculous. She would consider me a plus size model. She would have to market me towards plus size people.
See, not me. I just market. I've put plus size women into positions where they originally was looking for small women, but I've shown them a confident plus size model that can do the same thing that a size 2 model can do.
Because the plus size model be walking down.
Eating down.
They be walking down. Eating down. The little skinny ones up, baby. They do. Confidence to the roof.
I can name a couple, okay? Eat it down. So I feel like the stuff that I do, I'm going to bring you diversity. I'm going to bring you the shortest model in the world to the tallest model in the world. She sure will.
That is true. Because I remember when Aerie first came out, I was like, this little bitty thing. This little bitty thing coming through.
Shout out to Itty Bitty.
She sure did. I loved working with her a few times, too.
Yeah, that's my girl. She's so cute. Her little bitty self.
Before we talk about your event, I have another question about who would you say has been your favorite, anybody from photographer, videographer, designer, who's been your favorite to work with in the city?
Oh, girl, you want to travel?
No, I mean, I normally ask some messy questions, too. To some people, like, where I'd be like, who's the person who's giving you the most problems? But no, I want to know something positive. Who has been your favorite to work with?
I will say, you know what? I will tell you who taught me a lot. 2 people, actually. Okay. His name is Ian, and I probably pronounced it wrong. He gonna kill me too.
Don't kill her, Ian.
Ian eyeballing. He was the first one, and you know him, right? See,
he was in the club.
He was in everything.
Yeah, so I remember growing up seeing his tags in the club.
Yeah, no, he was back like 16 years ago. I remember when I did my first shoot with him. He's the first person to teach me about aesthetics. of the shoot and how that really like goes together, which I didn't know nothing about at the time. I thought you just put, a couple models in front of a wall and you was done. I didn't know. So he taught me a lot about that. And then also Johan, YH.
I've never gotten to work with him, but I've always loved his work.
Oh my God. I always have loved his work. Yeah, he's really good.
I haven't been able to like it was like back then it was like I was in my creative spirit and I was working with so many different people, and then once I got signed I just didn't feel comfortable with like venturing out and like doing my creativity how I was, or people like reaching out to me and without telling her. Like it just felt very confusing on what I was allowed to do with being under contract and what I could do and whatnot.
Yep, exactly. And see, Johan taught me a lot too about lighting and positioning yourself under the light and catching the right light. So I would say those two taught me the most of the things that I didn't know at that time. So I was able to teach my model. So, but I've loved everybody that I worked with, though. I will honestly say
you
that.
Can love everybody, but we want to know who was the favorite. Like it's okay.
I do.
You can't have a favorite.
I don't know. No, they ain't gonna kill me. No.
Well, at least y'all know there's no favorites with the Lavish Vixens. They love everybody.
Yes.
The Snake loves you all.
Yep.
Because I was about to ask who's your favorite model too, but we ain't gonna.
I'm not gonna do that. I had the longest model.
Okay, who?
Her name is Ricky. It's Trey Monet on social media.
I know her.
And I've had Ricky she's been signed to me for like 8-9 years.
Okay.
She done had like kids, started a family.
I know. I sing. Shout out to
She did, and she's in my showcase. And I told her, she was the first person that I told I was having a showcase. And I said, if you don't do it, I'm not going to do it. And she was like, of course. I could not have her. You know what I'm saying? She been with me the longest. And she been with me through like so much of me learning the business. And so I love her down. And I'm so happy that she's still, rocking with me. So
let's talk a little bit about your event coming up. That's why we have Miss Nay here, because at the Curators Chat, we like to bring people on here who have events that they're curating. Even if you have like an album you're curating, I will start getting artists on here as well. Excuse me. Miss Nay has a showcase coming up April 24th. Right?
April the 18th.
April 18th. I'm sorry. I need to get my dates together. I need to be a better host.
You coming?
I am coming. Okay. Yes, I am. Okay. Can my baby come?
No kids. I'm sorry. I told you kids scare me. No, although I do have 2 little girls. Whew, wait till you see these babies walk, okay? I do have 2 little girls in the show. But it's 18 and over. It's a little, it's the vibe. You'll see why. It's the vibe. Yeah.
Well, I gotta find a babysitter for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You can't come.
I'm sorry.
She said sorry.
And she looked like she rolled her eyes at me too.
She probably did. Know her. She has attitude. So it's going to be April 18th. Where's the location?
It is at the First Financial on 4th Street. We have breach capacity though.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you got a special ticket for me? How I get in?
Girl, just give them your name at the door. It's RSVP only, and I made it like that on purpose.
Okay. Can I bring a +1?
You can.
Okay.
The purpose of this showcase, which I keep saying is different than any other that I've seen in the city, is because this is the first show that is strictly about the models. And what I mean by that is everything that you're going to see in this show, it is why people use models as muses. And I'm going to showcase that, and not only that, showcase the models and what they can actually do. I have a section in the show where I'm literally introducing each model individually.
Okay, yeah.
So you can know who you are looking at and how you can follow them and how you can get to know them and book these models. All of these models are not signed to me. Some are just networking models, but every model was handpicked. So I didn't do like a big casting call because I kind of wanted it to be intimate. And I wanted to work with models that I have a good rapport with, who I've been working with for a while, so you can actually see the skills and stuff that has been taught to them. Okay. From me over time. So so it's I'm super excited. It's my first show in 16 years. I've never done a show.
Okay, I was just about to ask that question.
And
like,
that's
how
so
many showcases have you done?
I have never done my own, but I curated, managed, and helped and directed and did so many.
I remember one where I came to for a demolition demo when they were in, what is it? It was called something else before the chalet.
Downtown?
Yeah, it was downtown. Oh. And I pulled up there. And he was like, oh, it was Kanisha. Oh, she fine.
Yeah, no. I remember
she know what she doing.
And you know what? That's funny because that show, I had like literally 8 hours to get together. It wasn't no rehearsal. No, I had 8 hours to get that show together.
I am not surprised. When I got there, I felt like it was a little like, okay, it's a little bit all over the place. But I mean, I feel like male designers be a little bit more like...
They don't pay attention to detail.
They do not, and they be last minute.
Though, but yeah,
me too. I love them to death, but they be so last minute. Shout out to Demolition Demo.
Yeah, for sure. They so creative. They're actually an Afro Swag too.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm excited to get to work with them again. But yeah, male designers, like I don't want nobody coming at me, but. But I feel like just women in general, we pay attention to things that men just don't. You know, we pay attention.
We absolutely.
Yeah, no, like when we put an outfit together, we putting the hair to go with it, the nail color, the shoes. I
get my husband dressed when we leave out.
Yeah, you know, and
please know if you see me out with him, I picked his whole outfit out. I buy his clothes.
Okay, sometimes you got to. Sometimes you got to.
Cause baby, he would stress me out. I'm like, where are you going?
Yeah. Yeah.
And some sweatpants.
Right.
Put them jeans on, boy. Like, oh my God.
Yeah. So no, I definitely get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have designers that are gonna be like doing like what is the difference between this showcase compared to like
a fashion show is mainly about the fashion.
Yeah.
It's about the designer, and the models is an afterthought. They're literally just walking hangers.
Yes.
But for my show, I do have 3 designers. That's it. I have 3 designers. I have a couple makeup artists have sets in my shows.
Okay, you want to shout these people out, or?
I do. I have so I don't want to give the order of the show.
No, you're fine.
But I have one of my favorite people ever, and who you know, Ty with Mob Chic.
Yes, Ty. It took a second.
I got
I love her.
I love her down. I got her in my show. I also have a brand that I'm so excited to introduce to everybody because I've been trying to force him to get out there, but it's called EVR brand, and he has a lot of like vintage male clothes.
Okay.
And really cool stuff. Like I think one of the things that I seen was like the original Jordan jersey, and like got a lot of cool stuff in there, so I'm really excited about that. And then I have African Kings and Queens, so I'm happy about having her. And then I have Supreme, who is one of the makeup artists on my glam squad, so she has a set. Then I have one of the other hairstylists that's on my glam team named Demia. And then I have Chrissy.
Yes,
I love Chrissy too. And then she is also one of my makeup artists on my team.
Chrissy's been doing my makeup since my original makeup artist moved to Atlanta.
Yeah. Chris,
so I've been doing Chrissy for some years.
I've been on Chrissy for like 10 years or so. But yeah, and I got a special guest walking that I won't say yet.
Oh, okay.
But I'm super excited. I had to force her. But
I wish it was me, but it's okay.
You was pregnant. I still want to work with you though.
I know.
I'm
coming back.
Yeah, because
I've been in the gym.
Okay, yeah. Because I saw your little post when you was like, I can't wait to get back. I'm like, about time.
Yeah, no, I had to go through some things like mentally and spiritually. Around the time where I stopped modeling, it was because I was dating my agent's son.
Oh.
And he had died abruptly in a motorcycle accident. He was hit from behind.
Oh my God.
Rest in peace, Kyle Stuffy from Indianapolis.
Oh my God.
We were very close, and he was there my whole modeling time. I was with L models and whatnot, and it just was like
that was a lot.
Yeah, it was like talking to her. Every time I talked to her, I thought about him.
Yeah.
Every time I got in front of the camera, I thought about him. He was a part of a lot of those things. When I went to LA and I got signed in LA, he was there. He was with me in LA. Like, we were pretty close, and we didn't start dating till the end though. We were always friends. He did poetry. He was a rapper. He was a skateboard. He was a graffiti artist. Like he was so
creative.
He was so creative. And he was so sweet. He was so down to earth. Like everybody loved Kyle. He was so amazing.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been since I stopped modeling, 3-4 years. So it's been a while, but it is something I do miss. It is something I love to do. I love being in front of the camera. But it's something I will admit, when I stopped doing it and then I wanted to come back, I was a little bit scared. Like, I'm like, because my body's different, you know, and it's like, I haven't walked in so long. Am I going to look like a duck? I remember I seen a video, seriously, I seen a video from the first time I ever walked. And it was so cringy. It was for this designer, her name was like Mary Jr. or something like that.
Oh, Mary. Yeah.
Yes, I walked for her. It was so bad. Like
the walk was that bad?
It was so bad. Like
Mary makes some nice outfits.
I ruined that garment with that walk.
No.
It was not a good one. Like I can't remember where the show was at. I want to say Bogarts, but I cannot remember for the life of me. But it was so bad. I'm like, I feel like if I get back on that stage, I'm gonna look just like that. Like,
no, I mean, I get it.
But I know it's some practice. Like, even when I was signed,
that's just your mind.
You gotta practice every day. Like, even with like posing, you have to practice. Like, I always say, like, a good model is gonna always be in the mirror, in front of the mirror, practicing her poses. All the time. I tell my models that too. Like, everything around you can be a runway. Everything around you can be something you can use to practice. You can be at Kroger's, that whole freezer lane. You know, it can be your runway, and that's just what it takes. You know, so it just takes practice. But I didn't know you was nervous to come back. I mean, I feel like everybody has their insecurities.
I think that's so real though, because like if people know you from your modeling days, they know.
They know I used to walk. Damn.
I mean, and not just that, just pose. Even your shoots and stuff. Like then I would see you, and you was always what I saw, you was always so confident and so positive. I would have never known.
Having a baby changes you.
I
mean, even before I had her, it was like I was still, I don't know, it's like I hit 25 and them hips spread it, y'all. Okay,
grown woman hips.
I got my grown woman body at 25. I don't know what 30 about to be like next year, y'all. It's like, because that's around the time I started modeling. Stopped modeling before I was 25. I turned 25 and it was like
just a different
I'm not
lane.
a size 2 no more.
Just a different lane.
Yeah, because I grew up being a size 2, a size 4. Turned 25, it's 6, 8, 10.
But that's okay though, because you can definitely still show that you can still do it though.
Yeah.
No matter what.
No matter what size. Yeah, because
I mean, your 6'8" might be somebody's dream size, you know?
You're right.
Yeah. And so think about it, like a lot of women, after they have kids, they feel a little different or whatever. But just think about what you just did. You carried a human.
Yeah.
And you pushed that human out.
I was recording this podcast the whole time and nobody could tell I was pregnant.
And that's what I'm saying. I didn't even know. And I was watching you. Like, I didn't even know. I think I just seen you pop a baby hand on your story. Like, wait, what is this?
She was in there.
I didn't even know.
Every time people would see me too, they'd be like, how far are you? I'm like, 5 months. Like, she's in there. Trust me. I be asking the doctor every visit. She okay?
Curves. Yeah.
I don't feel her yet. Is she good? And now look at her. Is she asleep?
Oh, yeah, she knocked. Yeah, them eyes went down, they ain't come back up.
Good. She had a bottle, her butt's changed. She good and happy. She going in her car seat in the next one. Next film. So about the show coming up April again, 18th.
18th, yep.
And it's going to be at the First Financial. Yep. On 4th Street. How long would the show be? So
it's an intimate show. It's from 4 to 6. It's 2 hours.
Okay.
And
so no, like intermission or something like that, or
maybe. I got some things.
Some light refreshments. Will there be?
Oh yeah, I gotta feed you. Yeah, light refreshments.
We love food at Curated Chat. We love an event with some food.
Yeah.
With maybe some liquor.
Okay.
Maybe a little 420, but it's fashion. We don't know.
Yeah. No, we just gonna do a little bit of food. We're gonna keep it cute.
Okay.
We're gonna keep it cute because we're gonna have some professionals there. I have some people from like Indiana modeling scene coming.
Okay.
A lot of people from the Midwest. I have different photographers and creatives coming. Mufaro is on the list, so I hope Joy come. So I just really want to put these models in front of maybe people they just don't know or haven't seen, or you just don't know who will like really want to network and work with each other. That's my main goal.
Okay.
It's just to get their face out there. A lot of of them don't know. I noticed with a lot of models, when you ask, like you even said this too, when you have people that want to model, the main thing they stuck with is, how do I start? Like, I don't know if I should reach out. I don't know if I should. So that's the beauty of my agency, because the models that sign with me, they don't have to reach out. Even my networking models don't have to reach out. Like, they don't have to look for opportunities. It's handed to them.
Yeah.
But I also teach the models how to go after those opportunities, just in case you do decide to, branch off on your own. You'll still know how to get cast and still know how to stay booked and stay busy. And I teach them how to read contracts, model agreements, all that stuff.
That's good.
Yeah, no,
that's
for real.
Really good.
Even when I put them on model agreements for everything, so I want them to read it thoroughly before you sign it. I don't care if
I
you
will
do
say my agent
me.
never really
read it down.
had to
Even
figure
when
out those things for myself.
Yeah, and that's what makes it hard, because you don't know what you're looking for. Those little keywords that try to,
And it was like I said, it was hard figuring out. Like, I get my agent, and I shouldn't be taking gigs without you. But like, how do I send someone to you? How do I let you know? Because I remember I sent someone to her at one point, and it wasn't paid, and she was just like, "I'm not sure about you." Why not? I want to do it.
Yeah.
Let me do it if I want to do it.
So.
And I ended up on the news. Like, so.
See, for what?
I walked with this designer. Oh my God, I can't remember her name right now.
Block your blessing.
Sure was. She's a black designer. Her things are like movable art.
Ooh.
Like, I had on this paper mache dress. I cannot think of her freaking name, and I love her to death. I'm like, I want to shout her out.
Then let me know who that is.
She's such a sweet person, such a sweetheart. She's in Indianapolis, and she had this like showcase for her art class, because she's an art student, but she makes clothes.
Oh, that's cool.
Out of art. It's always like one thing she showed me was a whole bunch of like chains that she put together. She had some like, I don't know what to describe this stuff as, cardboard, like stuff. She did some stuff with some
going on.
Yeah, with some material that you're just looking at it like, that's what that is.
Right.
Like, plenty of times. And she ended up having us come onto the news and showed her pieces, then showing that she's gonna have them at her showcase. And at the showcase, she was the only designer with like clothes. Everybody else like had just these crazy, I don't know. I don't even remember is it the College of Indiana? I don't remember which college it was, but it was like so many different people doing different things.
And
like,
your agency didn't want you to do that?
No, she didn't want me to do it because it wasn't paid.
Yeah. So my sign models are everything that they do, I have to approve it, because it has to align with my brand. But I go by what can benefit. Like, if they really want to do it, it has to align with my brand. But what are you getting out of it? Sometimes things aren't always paid, but what are you getting out of it? Like you said, you ended up on the news.
Yes.
How many people saw you? You see what I'm saying?
I didn't have to do my hair.
Exactly.
She had nails covered. She bought our shoes for us. She covered everything. I know if I start scrolling on my phone, I'm not going to find her fast enough. I know I'm not going to find her fast enough.
You're going to have to let me know who that is.
Or maybe I will if I look at my tag stuff on Instagram, because I know she tagged me in the post when they did the article for us, because, we went on to the news, but, the news does, like, their little articles that they post online when they feature you in there. Where is it? Oh, my God. Here it is. Her name is Monique Burtz.
Okay.
And yeah, she calls her fashion live wearable art performances. It definitely is a performance, because we came down. She had us rehearse it. All of our rehearsals. This is another thing I loved about her. Everything was like so like just flowed. Everything went together, from the nails, from the hair, from the makeup, to the dancing, to like we really were dancing in these pieces. Like, here it is that I was wearing.
Oh my God. That is so creative.
I think that was made out of hats. I don't remember what it was made out of.
Yeah. No, I love that.
She's done some things.
I love
Miss Monique Bird. Shout out to Monique Bird to Indianapolis.
Monique.
She's an amazing creative designer. I really love her. Okay, I'm sorry. Back to your show.
No, you got to take a break from Monique. Yeah, that was cute.
Yeah, because it was such a good experience. Like, I really appreciated her. I appreciated her in my, like, point in time in my modeling career, too, because that was, like, the last thing I did for the agency.
Really?
Like, right after that, that's when Kyle passed away.
To walk away?
Yeah, because
Did you let them know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I let her know. I sure did.
Okay. How did she receive it?
I just feel like business was business for her.
I get it.
It wasn't like I was her baby or like.
So how did you feel when you told her and you felt it was business?
She just, told me to let her know if I wanted to come back, and she wanted me to come back, and, and that was it. And also it was like, it was coming up on my time to re-sign my contract anyways. It was only 2-year contracts, so it was like, I don't really want to.
See, and I do a year contract because I want my models to have that flexibility if they want to. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what I was curious on, how you took it when you said business is business, because when models do decide to walk away, it's business for me. Yeah. But it's like, okay, you may have walked away from the business, but girl, what you doing after this? We still family, Like, yeah.
I never really felt like that towards my agent anyways. Like, it just always felt like business was business. I mean, she is a fellow Black woman. I'm not saying she made me feel uncomfortable, but she didn't like I said with your agency, I can tell like your models, it feels like you're their auntie, like you're their best friend. Like,
I love that. Yeah.
It's a different vibe. It's a different like energy. I will definitely say like working with you felt a lot better than working with my agent. I know a lot of your models feel that way as well.
And I hate that though. I wish it was more, not to sound cocky or anything, but more like myself. Yeah. So women like you that wants to be in this business can have that support. Because a lot of, I don't think people realize how much support matters to models. Yes. Just seeing a face in the audience when they walk can make a difference, and I don't think a lot of people understand that. So when they don't have it, I try my best to really give it to them, so they know they have somebody, that's there for them. But I don't think a lot of people realize that, just something as small as just buying a ticket to a show. Yes. Just get their content for them.
I was so happy when my mom made it to all my fashion shows. Yeah. Like, especially growing up, I went to performing arts and I was a music major. So my family didn't come to my concerts. They don't want to hear no classical music. Nothing. I love my Black people, but dang, y'all can come listen to y'all kid play some classical music. She would not come to them. At least once or twice. She did not come to them. She would only come if I was in anything dancing where it was more exciting. Or my fashion shows. She came to all my fashion shows, all the hair shows I was in. Shout out to my mom. But dang, girl, you could have came to a little classical music. So you said that your show is going to showcase more of the models. Will you have like any artists doing any music at all there? Speaking of music, okay.
Just about the models.
That's good.
Yep, just about the models.
That's good, because I will say a lot of events we have with like fashion is always... You are okay. It's always a fashion show in between some artists performing and like...
Nope. And it's usually a lot of them is like all over the place.
It is all over the place.
They try to fit so much in this show. It's like, okay, what is going on? Like,
Or it's an artist performing while the models are walking through and you just like...
No. And my show...
What is going on here?
It's called The Black Print. And I made it The Black Print on purpose because I feel like, and again, this is not on anything being cocky or anything, but I feel like my agency is like the blueprint for like a mother agency, you can say. And I move differently on purpose. I don't want to be like any other agency. I don't care how big the name is. I don't want to be like any other agency around.
Are you the only... I feel like you're the only urban agency here in Cincinnati.
I think so, yeah.
I really think
I know it's a couple of them that is getting started. I don't think they're urban, though. I think they're...
Okay. Yeah. Because the only other agencies I know about in Cincinnati are Helen Wells, and I don't even want to say the other one.
Yeah. Because none of those are urban. Yeah.
Forget urban. I'm just say the name. New View is not a real agency. If you are reached out to by New View, girl, don't do it. Please don't. If you have, like, when you come into your agency, sometimes, like, I will say, when I was signed to L Models, I did have to pay for a boot camp before I signed. I did have to pay for something like that because sometimes they want to see what you can do. I will say that, but you should not be paying to be signed to an agency. That's the difference.
Nope. And my models don't even pay for a boot camp. They get that for free. So when you come through
go to Lavish Vixen. Go to Lavish Vixens, please.
When they are signed and they come through the door, before I put them in front of a camera, they get training. That's how I can see what you know is from the training. I want to see how you are in front of the camera, whether it's runway, whether it's you giving an interview, or whether it's you actually doing a photo shoot. I want to see what you can do before I put you in front of the camera.
Okay.
So they get training first. So, and then the training helps with confidence and everything too. So,
do you have people a part of your, like, do you have like a training team or like? Okay.
Yeah, so I do have one of my main trainers is Taisha. She does all my classes. But I don't like to say I'm a coach because I do much more than just coaching. But I will definitely coach my models. I actually have one of my models who's training to be a model coach. Okay. And so once I get her there, she'll start doing classes, one-on-ones, and just take her career even farther than just being a model. So
Okay, I bet.
No, you good, girl. Don't apologize for being a mama. You doing your thing.
I'm not talking to you right now. I gotta talk to somebody else. You need to go back to sleep, ma'am. She's like, it's a lot going on. Okay, I'm gonna just turn you around so you can look at Miss Nate again.
I think she liked that light.
I got her a little light up toy. She loves her little light up toy. So how young would you say you like have taken some models? How young?
18.
That's the young. You just said you had some babies
now, listen,
there. Where the babies?
These babies are special because they mama. Shout out to Kamisha. She got these girls together. Okay. So it's like working.
Should I send my baby to her?
Yeah, no, definitely. Like she got these little girls together and they are adorable. But I don't. I network with them like they're in my show. But if I sign a model, she has to be grown. Okay. Because she need to be able to get to where I need her to be. And, it's time to turn on the professionalism, so I need her to be grown. But I always say I wouldn't work with kids until I started working with the newly girls who I have in my show. They definitely changed my mind. And I said I would never work with male models, and I started working with male models.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never thought that.
Yeah. I work with a couple, and I'm going to start working with more. I don't know if I'm actually sign any male models. Okay. But I definitely network.
I feel like it's hard to be a male model in the Midwest.
Why you say that?
I don't know. It just doesn't seem like as many opportunities.
And see, I feel like,
or even there's not many designers that make male clothes either.
I would say that. Yeah, I agree with that.
So that's why I'm saying it's not many opportunities for them to really get much work.
Yeah, well, they got to create the work. Yeah, that's what I did. I couldn't find work when I first started my agency. I couldn't, because at that time it wasn't as easy to find photographers. You had to either know people or be good at what you do so somebody can want to work with you. And when I got started, I didn't know what I was doing, so my models wasn't good. So I had to kind of not only educate myself, I had to basically create my own lane while I was educating myself. So I get it that it's not opportunities for them, but maybe they need to create them. Yeah. I feel like if we had more male models wanting to model, males wanting to model, they will have that opportunity. But we only have a handful of male models. So it's they don't have, it's nothing in the city to, competition there. So they get booked like that, and and it's not really opportunities. But I feel like if we had more men that want to model,
come out to Lavish Vixens, please.
Yeah,
Miss Nate will help you.
Feel like we'll have more opportunities.
So just a couple closing questions as we start to head out towards the end of the podcast. Do you have any other events coming up pretty soon other than your model showcase?
Yeah. So I'm also the model manager and that's for Afro Swag. So Afro Swag Hair and Fashion Show is coming up in May. I'm doing that as well. And then I have a couple of things after that.
Is that put on by Sweet Sisters? Yeah,
Nzinga.
Yeah, I did that with her 1 year before too.
Yeah. Oh, you should definitely come to this show this year. It's 2 parts to it. Was that her that for it?
Yes, it is her. She been going crazy this whole time. I'm like praying the mic don't pick it up.
I just heard that when I know what that was.
If you heard it, I know the mic heard it. I'm sorry to our listeners. My baby
that's cute. It's a baby for you. Fine. That was cute. But yeah, it's a hair and fashion show, and it's downtown at Music Hall in Washington Park.
Is that Music Park? Okay, I was about to say it's normally at Washington Park.
Yep. You should definitely come to that one. And then I'm doing 2 things after that, 2 big projects after that, and that is the one I want to get you in, one of them.
Okay.
It's called Run the Frame. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Yeah, is that going to be like a fashion show or going to be like one of your like...
It's a project. It's a project pictures that I'm doing.
Okay.
A couple other things.
I'm ready. I'm ready right now.
You ready right now?
I'm ready right now. That's why I had to start the podcast, because I had to give myself some type of creative outlet, something to I really do. Like I really be wanting to like people to know my personality more, because I feel like I'm a funny person. I try to do stand up, y'all.
I wouldn't say stand up, but
I did one open mic and that was it.
Yeah, no,
like I'm more conversational funny.
Yeah.
I'm not get up on stage in front of everybody else and be funny. Like
but I would say though, like I really can't see you doing this.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really can. Just from knowing you, every time that I had like any interaction with you was always so positive. So
thank you. That means a lot to me.
And it's not a lot of models that's like that, especially putting in certain situations to keep that
and keep calm and keep happy, because some things can turn you into a bitch. I will say. I ain't want to say it, but some of the things can, and I've never gotten that vibe from you. So I think this is really I remember. I think for when I did Sweet Sister Splash and did that, there was nowhere to change. We outside, you gotta.
Oh, you must have did it earlier day.
It was girl. It was good 10 years ago, probably. It was a long time ago, and it was before I was signed, so it was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
A very long time ago, and there was nowhere to change, so we had to figure out how to change outside or run over to the bathroom. It was a lot.
It's a lot that models have to deal with, and see now I think.
Yourself. Sometimes you gotta do your own hair. Sometimes you gotta do your own makeup.
I've been doing her shows for like the last 4 years.
Okay.
And I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's so creative, and I really do hope you can make that one though. I think you'll like it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna be outside.
For sure.
With my baby.
And
possibly.
you can bring the baby. Yeah. So bring her. Yeah, I think you will have fun.
As soon as she start walking, she gonna be model walking.
I was gonna ask you.
No, absolutely.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I can see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just gotta get her to get better with the camera.
Yeah. What if she don't want to do it? Would you be mad? That's not an option. Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Modeling, I don't know, but I do want her to play sports too, so she can say no to the sports. But modeling, okay. You don't want to be in front of the camera looking cute. You don't want your hair done. You don't want your makeup done. You
don't want your nails done.
Like what? Yeah. Like I will say a lot of the times I would have those things done was because modeling. Because somebody, I did a photo shoot for a hairstylist. I did a photo shoot for somebody doing nails.
That's
like
definitely little perks,
girl. Those are my favorite perks about modeling. Is the free hair, the free nails, the free makeup.
Yep.
Always have something to do after your shoots.
And especially if you work with a brand too, they be like, here, you can take it. Like,
yes, that's my favorite thing was getting paid in clothes.
Yeah,
that's my favorite thing. I love some money, but I love getting paid in clothes. Yeah. Especially if it's a garment that I loved. Mm-hmm. Like, oh my God. Please.
Yeah, they be like, here, Nay. Like, thank you. I'm so grateful, yeah.
Okay, so you got your showcase coming up April 18th at First Financial.
Yep.
And then you have Sweet Sister Splash, the Afro
Swag hair and fashion show. That's in May.
Okay, and then what's after?
It's called Run the Frame.
And we don't have the date yet.
We don't have nothing. You ain't dropping nothing. You know, you're gonna have to have me back, and we can talk about that one.
Okay.
Yep.
Do you have anything you want to like say to the people about joining Lavish Vixens? Or
I would like to say. I am always looking for aspiring models. So if anybody is interested in modeling or getting started, have questions, they can always follow me. I'm on Instagram at Lavish Vixen, and Vixen is VIXENZ, like zebra. And you can find me on Facebook, and then they can also check out my website, which is lavishvixenmodelagency.com.
Okay. Well, Miss Nate, it was a pleasure to have you.
It was a pleasure to be here. It wasn't as nervous as I thought.
I tell people every time. It's nothing too serious. You see, I don't have no cue cards with some questions. Like, I just want to talk to you. I just want to have a conversation.
That's the vibe I get. I was nervous, though. I'm not going to lie. I was nervous.
Okay. You're in front of a camera. But it's not as bad as, being in front of a stage of people, I will say. I always get more nervous public speaking than speaking in front of a camera on a mic. I was nervous my first episode, though, but I was high as a kite. That was before I was pregnant, though. I was high as a kite.
So that kind of helped.
Yes. And then it was like a lot of us in the room. Yeah. So we was all just like, we wasn't even talking anymore. Like, me and the person I was interviewing, we were just talking to everybody in the room. Like, it was so funny. It was so fun. Like, that's why I tell people too, bring a +1. Come vibe with us. So,
and I would. I
brought my +1.
Right, and I came by myself.
And you still had some confidence, girl.
I did.
Just like your models.
Thank you, girl.
Well, again, thank you, Miss Nay. And my name is Brucie Ana with the Curators Chat. Go check out her show, April 18th at First Financial. Well, it's capacity. But we will be showing y'all some footage so you can go and see her showcases in the future, because you better have some more.
I am. I'm going to have another one.
You should have, in every spring. I will. And I sure will. Special guest. Well, again, thank you for watching my podcast. This is your Brucie Ana. Tune back in.